traveling through space.
All right. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the With Phillip Garcia show. I'm your host, Phillip Garcia. I'm with a couple guests today. This is Bilaal. Bilaal, what's your last name?
Swain.
That's what I thought. I was going to say, I don't want to get it wrong. Bilaal Swain, everyone. Make a round of applause for Bilaal Swain.
Woo!
What?
Yeah,
you're good, bro. I know. You're very
Okay,
serious about like sensory things, like trains and puzzles and shit. Yeah. I'm with my roommate Justin Essenmacher.
Hey,
everybody, he's doing great.
Yep.
He's doing great today. He's already upset that I've referenced his tism in the first 2 minutes, and then our real guest of the day, Alysse, everybody.
Hey guys.
Benavidez, right?
Yes, Benavidez.
Benavidez. She's a singer and songwriter in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
She's very talented. She's going to be playing some music for us today, as well as talking about her songwriting process.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, in the true theme of this podcast, yes, Justin. I know, Justin. I know, Justin. It's going to be okay.
It's gonna be okay. You're
He's
gonna get through
panicking. He's panicking right now. He's panicking. Stop panicking.
I'm not.
You're panicking. You're panicking.
I'm not panicking, dude.
You were panicking a little bit. I felt it.
I've tried to fix that like
Are you
10
good now?
times.
Are you good?
Great.
Okay.
Why are you already coming at me, dude?
I'm not
I just
coming
wanted
at
to do.
Justin's just worried about his headphones getting tangled up, which is a completely understandable fear. I get it.
I just want to be comfortable.
Here for you.
No, you're not.
All right, bro.
space.
This is the fakest looking space I've ever seen.
Terrible.
It looks like you remember.
We put on videos in the back of every podcast to set a mood, and this is
Not a mood.
the fakest
It's
space
not a mood.
Well, it's the mood currently so far.
You guys
Fake
want to go
space.
to fake space?
That's like a song right there.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, let me write that down.
All right. Well, we're gonna start getting to know our guest today.
Hey, Phillip, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought you said you were going to do a monologue.
I did at the beginning. Did you not hear it? It was like all of 20 seconds long, and it was just introducing y'all.
That's not a monologue.
Okay, do you want to?
I wanted to hear some jokes.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the With Phillip Garcia show. I'm your host, Phillip Garcia. Olympics are going on, right? What's the deal with all those rings? You can you can hang on them. You can put them in layers, and you can make logos out of them. And then what's the deal with all these people swimming? You know, yeah, we get it. You swim well.
Good one.
And then these people are the athletes, right? They train their whole lives. How about you get a real fucking job and you maybe go work at Burger King? Maybe you did go work at Burger King so you could lift weights competitively from the ages of 18 to 25, and then you guess what? You tore your rotator cuff on your shoulder right before the Olympics, and guess what? Yes, you are right, and you are depressed for the reason that your life is basically meaningless because you decided you wanted to lift a four-wheeler in the backyard instead of starting it up to put it into reverse and back into forward. You thought it'd be faster to just lift it, and next thing you know, your meaningless life is now not going to the Olympics. Anyways, the Olympics are going on. I'm pretty sure the Israel-Palestine conflict is still going on, but I'm not smart enough to make any judgments on that.
Hey, talk about Biden next.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Where are you, Joe?
Roasted.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where the fuck are you, President Joe? Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, stop. You can.
That was good.
Everyone can calm down.
Oh my God.
The Olympics are going on. I heard that building collapsed in Florida the other day.
Really?
Yeah, you hear about that?
No, I
A
didn't.
whole bunch of people died because the skyscraper fell. Did you hear about this?
The other day, that was like the other month.
That was okay. Never mind. We'll stay a little bit more topical. Has anyone else died in a big group of people below? I feel like you would know.
Yeah, my happiness.
Okay. This just in. Bilaal's happiness once was large enough to be a crowd of people.
That's a big
That's
happiness.
meaningful.
That's metaphorical.
Metaphorical.
Meaningful.
Metaphorical.
Hey, great monologue, Phillip.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get the show started, everybody. It's been great sitting down with my guests today. Like I said, Bilaal Swain and Alysse Benavidez and Justin What's-His-Nuts.
Essenmacher.
We know. Everyone knows.
Do they? Is that what they're saying?
They're telling me.
Ooh, everybody knows.
Anyways,
Everybody knows. your name.
Allie, you write music. How long
Yes.
have you written music for?
Well, I think it's a trick question. I've been writing poetry
Oh, okay.
since like I was in like the 6th grade, since like middle school. So that's like a long time ago. But I didn't start writing music until I picked up the ukulele about 2 years ago.
Really? Have you transferred any of the old poetry into lyrics, I'm guessing?
No, I don't.
Why not?
All because
As a lazy person, I would advise you to use your old work, recycle it, and
Well,
then
that's
make
the
new
thing.
work out of it.
That's what it is.
That's the thing. If you think about it, it's 6th grade poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Like some stuff is kind of meaningful, and I take the ideas from what I was writing back then, and I make it more mature and
Were
more
you-
right. Like
Why does the red crayon always go missing first?
Stop
Look at him
leaning
pause.
in the chair before you fall over.
Why did the red crayon always go missing first?
because
it's
that
the
was
best
everyone's
one.
favorite color.
Was anyone else's like
it's the one that
most
tasted the best.
difficult moments in grade school was when you had to find a skin tone crayon. You were like,
Yeah,
orange is just gonna have to cut it again.
I use blue.
That makes sense.
I don't know why.
What about you, Bilaal?
A skin tone crayon.
Yeah, what skin tone? If you were going to draw some people in elementary school, what color were you going for?
I would always accidentally I would
Shut
try
the
to
fuck up. You both shut the fuck up.
I would try to like use brown, but then I'd accidentally pick up burnt sienna all the time, and it would fuck everything up.
If it
They
makes
need
you
to stop
feel any
making that
better.
crayon
I went with macaroni yellow a couple times.
like The Simpsons.
Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense.
It's also crazy coming up with all those colors. You're at the crayon factory. Those are all somebody invented.
What
those
a
colors,
job.
dude. Right?
The best ones
Then the
were
name.
the big boxes that had the little
64.
sharpener.
Yeah.
No. The one with the little
You
sharpener
were
in
a
the back.
badass kid if
Yeah.
you had the sharpener. I was like, that's the cool kid box.
You're
Exactly.
good.
Those
Your
things
family,
Pulling
cost
that
some
shit
money.
out of your backpack.
your family had insurance
Yeah.
if you had the 64 pack. And not that rose art shit. We're talking Crayola.
Crayola.
Yeah.
Get that
Rose art.
rose art.
Rose art never worked that well. It was too waxy.
I'm surprised I remember it. Rose art.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
The
too.
paper felt weird too.
Remember 5-Star? When 5-Star came out, it was like the Nike of school supplies.
Oh, yeah.
5-Star
Oh, yeah.
journals.
5-star. Trapper. Do you guys remember Trappers?
No, never mind.
Say it. Say it.
I'm only 25.
Yeah, dude, we're not on that level. I remember there was
You
a
guys
song-
didn't have Trappers?
Justin
Fuck
Essenmacher.
no.
Have you seen my Rolodex?
Back in my day.
Dude, I used to have to, bro. I used
We
to
don't
have
even
to
know what a
take a
Rolodex
damn.
is.
I used to have to take a gym bag for all the books that we had, man.
Yeah.
And then the Trappers too. Trappers were like you could fit like all your notebooks for your class in it. So you have 5 notebooks in one big book.
like a binder.
Sounds like a 5-star.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
like
we
if
have,
I was a wizard. Like
Nowadays,
if I was
we
a
have
wizard.
these things called iPhones.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, did
Yeah.
you have iPhones when you were taking notes in 5th grade?
No, it was
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
5th grade was probably the Motorola Razor. which
Razor was a cool
yeah,
phone. I
way
had the
cooler.
chocolate.
Oof.
The coolest one was the
slip-up
BlackBerry that went sideways and you'd flip it.
Sidekick.
Yeah, and then
Sidekick,
you'd have
yeah.
a little keypad, dude. Those are the cool kids.
I had the Envy. That was one of my favorites. The Envy had flipped in half to like a keyboard in the middle.
Interesting. You
And
had
in the
Sprint?
front.
No, you had
No, I had
T-Mobile.
Verizon.
Wow.
Yeah, we had,
Verizon.
and now I have AT&T, which is just
Yeah, I
the
have
fucking
AT&T.
worst. That shithole.
I didn't have a
Of a
phone
company.
until high school.
Me too.
Yeah.
I had one in 12 when I was 12 because of we rode the bus, so we had to have a way, and I watched my brothers after school. How old were you? How old are you now, Allie?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
Yes.
You're so young. You're so talented. We're gonna get to that later. Like Allie's gonna actually play music on this podcast. This podcast is becoming something I can't even control anymore. I had
a variety
to
show.
hire someone to manage payroll. That's how well we're doing. It just shot up all of a sudden. I got this new sponsor. It's this guy. He doesn't want me to say the name. It's just a weird spot. He just pays me to talk about smoked nuts. You've had boiled nuts, maybe. You've had roasted nuts.
I've had
But this guy smokes his nuts.
I've had smoked nuts.
Okay, I'm sure you have, but this guy's doing it pretty damn well. I can't say his name or anything, but he's
Well,
paying
I
me
think
money.
I think your sponsorship sucks ass because they don't even give us free nuts to eat.
That being
I
said,
can go
this
for
segment by Justin Essenmacher is brought to you by BetterHelp. Everybody,
BetterHelp,
please get help.
where you can go online for just $10 at a time and tell your feelings.
Don't plug their fucking shit.
BetterHelp. Please get me help so I can have better friends.
Just say Justin Essenmacher-2 for on Venmo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What
My
is it?
Venmo at Justin Essenmacher.
Is that really it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if people.
I'm gonna be one of them. I'm gonna be.
I
one
don't
of them
think anyone
basic,
even knows how to spell
I'm
Essenmacher.
gonna be one of them basic bitches that put it in their bio. Tell them to pay me. Put their Cash App and shit in their bio.
Mm-hmm.
How desperate are you? And people give them money, but hey.
I mean, it works.
How
Then.
desperate are they?
So 19. When'd you move to Austin?
I'd say like 2.5 months ago or 2 months ago.
2.5 months ago.
Yeah.
We all met the first day you were here. No, that you've been here for like a little bit.
Yeah, I'd been here for like a week or something.
When your car got booted.
Oh my. Okay, that was probably like the
Yeah.
first
Traumatic.
week. Oh my.
That was the
God.
first time we went to go hang out.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's the
Yeah.
first time I met you.
It was the worst and best experience I probably ever had.
Oh.
Worst because I got booted, and it was the first time I ever got booted, and I cried in
Yeah.
front of these guys. 'cause
You're the only
I'm
person I know
crybaby.
that's ever been booted. If it makes you feel that.
Yeah,
worse.
I felt
don't
so-
know.
We've been
I felt so
towed, but
horrible.
never booted.
I felt so horrible.
That's just like the city bitch slapping you.
Yeah.
I know.
Give
Does
me
that a lot, doesn't
$100.
it?
Where do you source your lyrics from now? Because I've heard your lyrics. They're very deep. They're very very emotionally mature.
That's very
But you're
interesting.
19.
So, I'm a people watcher. I like to look at people, listen to the way they talk, because like everyone says shit that they don't even know that they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
If you really listen to what people say, they're saying meaningful stuff, but it's mixed in with all this blah that no one ever catches it. So like whenever I'm in a room of people or in conversations, I just like listen, and if I hear something that's like wow, that's something, I'll write it down and look at it later, and maybe just make something entirely based on that one line, that one sentence. I'll build an entire song around that one
You just
feeling.
unpack everything.
Yes, I just unpack this package that people don't even realize that they say, like, because there's so many words, there's so many different minds out there, but like no one really thinks about it.
Interesting that. Yeah. Well, I could say like the same thing happens for jokes too sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. Probably.
I think the creative
It's
process is
interesting.
very similar.
The writing creative process is pretty similar.
Yeah.
Have you ever? What is writer's block like for you?
So actually, that's very like recent because I never really experienced writer's block with like music or poetry before. But last week I was in just some sort of weird funk. I could not for the life of me get through this one song. And the way I work is I start a song, write it, finish it, next song. Start a song, write it, finish it, next song. And I'll write a song like, I can write 3 songs a day. Sometimes I'll take my time and just do 1 a day or 1 every 2 days. But last week I came up with this like awesome little catchy riff. And for the life of me, I couldn't get through it. Like the whole week I was stuck on that one riff because I was like not satisfied with what I was making for it. And yeah, it was so frustrating and I couldn't understand why. But then after I hung out with you guys like the other day, we were saying stuff and it inspired, like, and I caught it, I wrote it down, and the next morning I finished it.
Remember you told me about this at the open mic last night.
And I finished it. It's done.
Yeah. Awesome.
I don't know if I'll be able to play it because I haven't practiced it enough, but it's done.
It's okay. Can you tell that we only allow the most polished acts on this podcast. There's no room for any fucking around.
No.
Right, Justin?
Exactly.
No, thank you.
No shenanigans, Justin.
Oh, sorry. Your mic when it's idle is making this weird like.
It might have been on my
It
shorts. I'm sorry.
sounds like
No, you're
really
good.
far dogs.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
I was impressed when she said 3 songs a day, and we're like over here. How many jokes do you write a day? She wrote 3 songs. I'm like, I got a new premise. It's okay. So I don't even. I put it. It's in my head. I got a premise.
She's building like.
And she has an album in a week. And I'm like,
she's Russ.
Well, keep in mind, not every song is like a banger.
yeah, neither is every joke. That's what's
Exactly.
funny about it. You
But-
can get 3
Whoa.
jokes.
Yeah, we're terrible.
Speak for
But the
yourself.
faster
Oh,
you
so I'm
get
sorry,
them
Bilaal.
out-
My bad.
Speak for yourselves, guys. Shit, you're not writing bangers every time.
But
Every-
like,
Every time Bilaal writes something, a dead comedian just like rolls over in their grave.
Yeah, the secret is wearing a
Dear.
really, really tall hat.
On stage?
Yeah,
Or
you
while
can
you're
you can
writing.
say anything if you're wearing a really tall hat, and
Like a-
people think it's hilarious.
Like a top hat?
No, just find the tallest regular hat you can. Like
What does that mean?
a regular hat, like whatever hat you would wear, just find one but tall. That's the secret.
I'm
dude.
so confused.
Like Abe
Don't
Lincoln
be.
high hat.
Would that be considered a tall hat?
That's a top hat. They're supposed to be tall though. Find a hat that isn't supposed to be tall, but it is, and just
Like
put it
those
on.
funny
Now I feel
cowboy
like there's way
hats,
too
like those
many-
cowboy hats that they make extra long. Like
Are you
for
talking like
football
no?
games
You're
and
talking
stuff.
like a trucker
No,
hat
not
with
like
a
a-
top with a
not-
really big top.
Yeah,
Let's-
yeah.
Let's talk about
Not like
what
a
we,
Doug Demodome.
what we did yesterday, which is no better than what we're currently talking about.
What did we do yesterday?
Me and Bilaal got into a kerfuffle about
Oh, yeah.
who could make the better tuna salad,
That shit was
which is arguably the worst competition that could happen.
who can make the most food for the least amount of money.
We currently
And the
have
least amount of mouths
2.5
we didn't finish it.
gallons. And you have to measure tuna salad in liquid.
As gallons,
because
that's disgusting.
You can't say like quarts or
Gallons.
Yeah, no, this is
You want a gallon
we
of
have
tuna
8
salad?
pounds. We have
Yeah,
nine and a
buckets.
half pounds. Yeah, we have 2 Gatorade.
We
Like
could
the
feed
orange-
we could feed all of the homeless in Austin with
We
all
could,
of the
but they
tuna
just
salad we
kicked them
have.
all out. But
Yeah, they
anyways,
just kicked them
we
out.
made tuna salad sandwiches to see who would win, and I won, but that's no big deal.
Oh wait, no. Hold on a minute.
Just want to gloss over that real quick.
Hey, how about you
Okay.
tell them the recipes
the
right
real-
now on the show right now? Because you got to hear how crazy these fucking recipes are that these men put us through.
Okay.
Me and Allie got to try it.
No,
Allie,
we had to try it.
Mine's not bizarre.
I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Neither is Bilal's.
No, you guys are okay. It was just.
What did you make yesterday?
I was just.
What did you make yesterday?
Exaggerating for the effect. You know, it's not just boring. It would be boring if I was just like, hey, they made
everybody, we're
they
back
made
on the
egg
With
salad
Phillip Garcia
sandwiches
show.
that were normal. Hey, they put mustard in it. Whoa,
Mustard.
it was a little better the way I said it. I think
Mustard
You
is
sack of shit.
is tuna salad.
I know, but I was sitting there giving it an effect, and then you're like, "Hey, man, we didn't put you through that much." Hey, welcome back.
To the With Phillip Garcia show. We've talked about it before, but it's crazy how even with earphones on and your mic plugged in to the other side, everything you say goes right through my fucking ear. You were talking shit about me. I didn't pick up on it the last 5 seconds of it. I was like, is this motherfucker talking shit about me right now?
Yeah, because you don't like to pay attention. It's fun.
I'm paying attention.
It's always good. You're running the podcast. You don't even pay attention.
Dude, I am so present right now. You wouldn't even believe it.
You said you were so present.
Throw
right
something
now.
at me. Throw something at me. See, I was almost
So what were you
pretty quick.
So
right?
what
I'm
was those
pretty good.
recipes again?
Okay, so I just basically start with any kind of light chunk tuna, and then I do a shut the fuck up, shut your damn mouth.
Not a thick chunk.
No, because there's solid white, right? You know what I'm talking about. You can't get too fancy with.
Yeah,
tuna
you know what
because
canned
then-
meat I'm talking about. Yeah, man, you know the good canned meat.
I start with Spam. Really, you don't need tuna to make good tuna salad. And then I get a Slim Jim and I chop that up into a real fine paste.
That's where you really get the spice
That's
from.
where there's a
That's where you
kick.
get the kick.
People say, Phil, it's so tangy. How did you get that in there? I was like, well, I personally chew up the Slim Jim and then I spit it into the bowl.
Like a baby bird.
Yeah. And then I make sure to use a really, really soft plastic bowl to mix it in and a really sharp edge, like fork or spoon. That way you get the shavings from the plastic bowl and that adds a little bit of fiber to what will be sludge going through your colon.
Yeah, like
But mostly it's just celery, mustard, Miracle Whip, sweet relish, lots of. You need mustard, and then you're gonna need more mustard, salt, pepper, and then did I say celery already? Onions?
Yes, you did.
That's really it. And a boiled egg grated over a cheese.
you know,
grater.
it really made me want an egg salad sandwich. I would have killed an egg salad
I'm gonna
sandwich.
eat one after this.
Tuna the next day just doesn't sound.
Appetizing.
It's all we have. Our fridge is
Did you guys
tuna.
eat the tomato basil soup?
Okay, yeah. So that was your recipe. Now Bilal's. What was that one?
I've just been thinking of people drinking tuna ever since you said you have to measure it in gallons.
Gallons.
Just a bucket.
Hey, is this gallon of tuna fresh or?
Let's go feed the homeless. Just go out there with buckets of tuna salad and like crazy straws.
Tuna, come eat your fucking food. Like Napoleon Dynamite.
Could you imagine
style
a,
serving.
Milkshake straw.
a tuna milkshake? Dude, I was watching Hell's Kitchen and Gordon Ramsay made these guys eat they fucked up the scallops. He
Yeah.
took all the scallops they fucked up, put it in a blender, and made them drink it.
That's
He
fine,
said,
dude.
"Drink it up, bitches."
That'll make your penis rock hard.
Will it?
Yes, I have a buddy who blends sardines and then eats them. And he swears. He swears by like just makes you jacked.
A scallop, fellas.
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
That was a banger, Bilaal.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Bilaal is our comedic guest of the evening. He's gonna actually close out the show with some comedy tonight, right?
Yeah.
Right, everybody. Yeah, we're excited about that. He's been on Late Night. He's been on Conan.
Yeah.
He's been
He
on,
was,
he's been on
he-
Letterman. He's been on.
He's been fired
on,
from SNL.
He was back on He got on the couch a couple of times on Carson. He bought the couch. They let him buy the couch, and then now he's here, and he's gonna close out this show after Allie plays us some music. I'm gonna make her play 15 songs, and I'm not gonna let her stop playing until her fingers are bleeding.
Until my fingers fall off.
You should do it SNL style, you know. So like in midway through this thing,
Just scream at her
when
every
we
time?
start. No, when we start. When it starts like maybe fizzling out, we'll go. All right, we're gonna put her up for a song, and then
Yeah.
Bilaal goes up, and then Bilaal introduces.
You know what's worse than what you just... I think what's really funny
Everything.
is that this podcast is not that great, but I think it is still somehow right now going better than an SNL episode.
I like it. Good
I've
call.
laughed more.
I did actually watched an SNL thing on YouTube yesterday, and Jesus Christ,
Okay.
it was bad.
You guys don't
Pretty
like
bad.
SNL?
Not... Bilaal.
I want to like SNL so bad. I want to like it. I turn it on and I go, I want to like it.
The funniest show of all time? You don't like it? The fuck is wrong with you guys? No wonder you liked his tuna more. You guys suck.
Bilaal. Allie. Got this question for both of you. We're gonna let Bilaal answer first.
Okay.
Thought about this. When you're ever writing, do you run into the roadblock of who cares?
What?
Everybody went blank. That was amazing.
I know it was pretty
Well, no, I
nice.
thought
No.
Bilaal was answering
Like,
first.
Yeah,
see,
I thought I
like
was
who
too.
cares? Like you write something and then you do it and then you just like you're like the existential crisis of who cares?
Like when I'm writing a joke,
Does it matter?
Does the joke have to matter?
That's the answer.
I feel like
to the question
point
for
of
you.
a joke is to not matter.
Okay.
Expand.
All right, I feel like the more ridiculous a joke is, the more it'll connect with people because it can make things that matter not matter. It can take away like something. You can take something serious and take away the meaning, so it'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'd like to write jokes anyway.
It's like comedy is healing, almost patches over things.
Yeah, and that's my favorite thing. Like when I'm watching SNL, you know, I'm like,
Yeah.
they're the masters of this.
Answer the fucking question.
Well, I guess it depends what type of song I'm writing. Because for me, it always matters, but it's not like the who cares question. I'll either write a song to help my emotions or for other people's emotions. That's why I write. So there's always someone that cares. I might not know who yet.
Would y'all consider yourself doctors?
I would.
Okay.
My music's very cathartic, and it's supposed to make you feel not necessarily better after you hear it, but it's supposed to make you feel so that you don't just keep it bottled up and repressed, whether they're happier emotions or sadder emotions, angry emotions. And it doesn't hit everyone the same, but there's always something in every song that someone can find for themselves. So that's why so I don't think it's like, who cares? It's just a matter of who's listening.
That makes sense. That's a good answer.
It does.
So.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
I
It's on the
guess-
board. Is it on the board?
I guess I'm just. I
Number
wish.
one.
I was just- well, Allie's currently leading this
Hey.
competition below.
After you said the doctor thing, I realized that if you do anything for what is it, 10 years of schooling,
They say
15 years or
wait,
something, do you
what?
become a doctor of whatever you are then?
No, it's 10,000 hours as a
You become
professional.
a master.
a master.
That's what it is.
10,000 hours.
I talked about this in the last episode with Brittany and
Oh yeah, I was watching that the other
what
day.
is the math? If you're doing stand up, you're max doing an hour a week of stage time, right? So that's 52 hours a week, 100
if you're an
hours,
open micer,
or 52 hours
would you consider
a
podcasting
year. It's roughly
hours?
100 hours every 2 years. So 10,000 divided by 100, what is that?
10,000 hours is 416.6 days, just straight. So,
But okay, now divide that by 24 because you're only getting 1 hour. Or
No.
no, we messed this math up.
no, I divided
We
10,000.
don't say we messed this math
Well, like
up.
she did it. She ran
You
it a
messed
different way,
this
and I
math
ran it.
up.
I ran it backwards. She ran it forwards, basically. I'm trying to do it. It's like 100. So you get 100 hours basically every 2 years if you get an hour of stage time every year. Right?
Yeah.
So 2 years.
Are you saying like
100
an hour a
hours.
day? Like you want to do an hour?
No,
a
an
week?
hour a week.
So 52 hours a week.
Divided by
year.
52.
Yeah.
Or no, times 52. No, divided by 52.
These are the people running our schools, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you're not kidding, man. What do stand-up comedians do for money? We substitute teach. I get real jacked up on Ritalin. I go in there, tell your kids about jet fuel and steel beams,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and how supportive of structures they are, and how that any kind of conspiracy could.
We used
Be
to
false.
just. We used
So
to,
the doctor question. Anybody answer that?
Who do you write for, Justin? When you write,
Myself. That's what you're
Interesting.
supposed to do.
You write for yourself. Who?
You're supposed to be doing
self
it.
are you writing for? Because like for me, it feels like I'm always writing for like 22, 23-year-old Phil.
I'm trying to write stuff that where I'm able to enjoy what I'm doing, and it's just the real shit. So, and if you enjoy it, you have to enjoy it. Because if you're up there just doing shit that you don't enjoy, then there's no fucking point. So, you got to write for yourself. It's like, yeah, that's a funny joke. I enjoy it. Fuck you if you don't. Not really. I mean, try to make everybody. You want everybody to like your shit, but if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then why the hell are you doing it?
I couldn't agree more.
You know?
That's very philosophical of you, Justin.
It's also very selfish, which you have to be, so.
When I write material, I'm sweating in the middle of the night. I wake up
Cold sweat.
and there's glowing like italics on the ceiling. It's like gold, orange, yellow, and shimmering, just like Hebrew almost. And it for some reason I can only decipher it with my eyes, and then the premise slowly gets written on the ceiling. It's like that one time you went to the doctor and she gave you an STD test instead of a strep throat test because she thought you were gross. And then I'm like, oh my God. And then I wake up and I write it down. That's how I write material.
What if you're just like in between the dream, between waking up and not waking up?
Usually there's like a little man. He's like 2'7", tops, but all his proportions are right. So like he's not dwarfed or anything. He's just like little man. And he has this big chair.
Little man.
Big chair. Yeah.
Big chair, little man.
And his legs hang off this like this. But
His
they're only,
feet, his toes are by your knees.
His legs are only like 6 inches long from the knee down to the foot. So he's like chilling. And he always has like a bold, like a tall hat.
A tall hat. That's
Holy
a secret, dude.
shit.
It's a
It's a
secret.
tall hat.
And he's always like, "Good morning, Phillip." And then he
That's freaky as shit.
no, it's said with sincerity. And then he rubs my belly, ooh, and while I write my joke down.
Does he do the sound too? Woo.
That's the sound his hand makes on my skin.
I've heard stuff at like night like that. I've heard it. I thought it was a ghost, but
Well,
it's just,
there is a
but
ghost
it's
in your room.
What's his name? Little Dan. What's his name?
Don't name him. I don't
Oh,
know.
Little Man. I'm
Little
sorry,
Man.
Little Man. So his Little Man comes out at night, and I'm freaking out with the spirits inside my room. And then you hear "Yoo" at fucking night, and it's just Philip getting his belly rubbed by a Little Man.
Little man.
You freak.
Even when he uses both hands, he's so small. It doesn't even feel like one hand. It's more like a tickle. He can really get in there though. Let him get around your kneecaps. work those little spots.
Little Man hands. Little Man, thank you. Little Man.
He's somewhere around here.
Oh my God, that should be. Can that be your merch? Can you have Little Man merch?
Just got like really.
Dude, that's
cringy.
freaky.
I don't want to think about him. Like, what if he
And
just
then-
like walked out of the closet right now? and
If
was
Little
like,
Man came
"Let's get
right
another
behind
drink."
me, I would shit my pants.
Bilaal, you've been staying here.
If I was like that small, I'd be way more scared of spiders. They'd be like the size of like.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding. I have a sword.
I'd be scared of a lot more
I'd
things.
carry a
if I
little
was that
sword
small.
if I was that small.
No, just
Yeah.
spiders.
Would you carry a sword that'd be taller than you if you were 2 foot
We're
6?
talking
Would you have a
2'6".
3 foot sword?
We're like
Like
this
a letter
tall.
opener for him.
Yeah.
You see a little jumping spider, bro. That's like a little acrobat.
So this kid's the height of a 2-year-old.
this is a man.
I mean, this man is the height of a 2-year-old, and that's freaky. Freaky.
Totally
Tom.
fine. He has arm hair just like me. Everything. He's fully developed. He's
Wait
just,
a
just so
minute.
small.
I said spiders, but I meant cats. I got those confused.
I would ride a cat.
You're a cat,
I
like
would
Puss
be-
in Boots. You could be like Puss in Boots, and you could ride Puss in Boots.
Wait, cats are the ones with like the the 8 legs, right?
That's an octopus.
Oh, okay. No,
No.
those are arms. Those aren't legs.
Those are tentacles.
I have a joke about that, which I will tell
Okay.
later.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's so good, Justin.
It's
oh
a
my god,
banger.
it's like the greatest joke ever.
I bet it is. I bet it is. He's from New York, guys. Watch out.
Does anyone have anything they'd really like to talk about
Yeah.
other than Justin? It's okay. As a host, I should have prepared more things for y'all to think about.
Yeah, you're really bad at hosting.
Well, honestly, we planned this weeks ago, Allie and I. And
Yeah.
we planned this probably like, 7 or 8 weeks ago. 2 months roughly.
Sorry, did we fuck up your recording?
Yeah, and then...
Well, today he asked us, he's like, we should all do it. And I got excited. I even put my best shirt on, my best shorts.
In the words of Ricky Bobby's father, I was high when I said that, Ricky.
Bye.
Oh, hell, I was high, Ricky. Hell, you can be first, second, third, hell,
It
even
doesn't matter.
fifth. That's my whole life, Dad. I live my whole life by that, Dad.
I don't even know these people. I was just walking down the street and I felt a dart in my neck, and then I woke up on this couch.
Yeah, I feel like you look like the person that would be blowing the dart.
Little man.
Oh
know what
wait,
I mean?
hold on a minute. Wait, hold on
Yeah.
a fucking minute.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
no,
you.
we're not gonna do this.
Yeah.
All right, you got me.
It was little man.
I blew the dart at
He's
myself.
a little
He
man.
had his wheelbarrow and he got you. And he's
Is
strong.
it a wheelbarrow?
He's strong.
Why is he in a wheelbarrow? Does he ride around in
He's
a
so
wheelbarrow?
small. He needs a wheelbarrow to carry
You got to push the wheelbarrow. You don't just ride in a wheelbarrow.
It's a special rigged up thing. It's got super long arms on it, so like he gets a lot of leverage from just the little amount of little lift he gets.
And then he jumps in it.
When we use a wheelbarrow, we lift it maybe about 2 to 3 inches off the ground from the peg stands. When he uses his, since it's specially modified, it only comes about 2 to 3 centimeters off the ground. But that's enough clearance for him, considering like his shock and his legs and everything.
Do you understand what a wheelbarrow is? Are you saying he rides it? You're saying he rides it.
No, I'm saying he blew the dart into Bilal's neck and then carried him home in his wheelbarrow.
Oh, wow.
God damn.
Jeez. Did you say that? I just saw something, or that was my hair.
No, that was definitely something.
That was a little man.
Or it was my hair. Or I'm paranoid.
No, that was
but
little man.
I just saw something, right?
That was
You know,
a little
definitely-
man.
I
just-
saw it. Yep. Fuck me.
He just crawled under
All
your
right,
bed.
cool. Fucking you guys win.
So lately,
All right.
I've told y'all, right? Have I told you that there's been a paranormal experience in this apartment recently?
I just my
That's an
heart went to
interesting
my.
topic.
I don't like it now.
Paranormal
Now my door.
experiences are very interesting. Like
I will talk about this right now. My family has moved out of a place after 8 months of living there. We're all skeptical people, but we moved out because it was just like, this is too weird. We don't want to deal with it anymore.
Spirits
But
follow
today,
people.
Or not, like last week, Eddie Trevino was sitting here, and I was editing my podcast here, and he said, he looked up and he goes, "Is anyone else here?" And I was like, "No, it's just me and you. Why?" He's like, "I just saw someone walk in. I just saw someone walk from the bathroom to Justin's room."
Yeah, that's what I saw.
And I was
just saw
like,
someone walking.
"No kidding, bro." I said, "No, I'm creeped out too. I'm getting chill." Anyways, yeah. Eddie got real about it though, because I was like, "Don't fuck with me, Eddie. Like,
Yeah.
I don't play with that. I don't want
My
to be
heart's
scared in my
out.
own house alone. You know, just like
Yeah.
we're joking with each other." And he's like, "No, like let's go check."
Oh.
Because I swear I saw somebody. And when he's like, "Let's go check," I'm like, "Okay, now this motherfucker feels like
Yeah.
someone's in here with us that's not supposed to be."
This is like a scary
He's like,
movie.
"No, I saw this," and as he's walking to go in there, he points to the shadow that he saw, which is against these back walls, like someone walks basically.
Fucking scared.
And then he's like, and then I'm like, "So I'm like, you're being for right now?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "You're down to leave right now because you're spooked," and he's like, "Yeah," and then I was like, "You can't leave me alone." So we sit down for like 3 more minutes, and then we're sitting here just like literally just staring.
waiting for
And
something.
then Justin walks in, like, "Okay, fuck." Thought it was a ghost.
Everybody
Just the
downtown
crypt
has
keeper.
been talking about it, and I'll just be going about my day.
And then
I'll be
but
going about my day,
Eddie
and
left.
then other comedians.
As soon
will,
as Justin got here, I knew Eddie was serious because Eddie just left.
Yeah.
Eddie was like, "All right,
Bye.
Justin's here. I don't have to be here anymore."
yeah. That's why he left. He did.
It's pretty weird.
And then
he said he doesn't believe in that shit. He's like, I've never.
it always takes an experience to start believing in it. Was that your first
I'm
experience?
still in denial because I have to live in this bitch. So
Yeah.
I'm fine believing it.
But I'm way more sketched out now. Like, I don't like going into my room with the fucking lights off.
You just saw it.
I thought I did. It was either my hair or I'm paranoid or
Maybe Little
I
Man
saw something.
grew up.
See, now we talk about Little Man, and then you feel a spirit. So now the spirit technically has a fucking name.
No, Little Man is I found Little Man on a vacation to an island one time, and I brought him back here. He's mine. Well, he's not mine,
That's
but he
freaky.
he has a license.
What is that? His bed in that little that little drawer right there in the TV
Or
stand.
the guitar case. Whenever I take that out, he can sleep in there. It's nice and velvet.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen?
Let's go ahead and let's let Allie play some songs.
Well, I was just gonna say, was that the first paranormal experience you ever had?
No,
What was your first?
living in that house that we moved out of.
Yeah, but they say
Some crazy shit.
spirits follow the human sometimes. It's not the place.
They've been helping
Like
me out.
it
then.
attaches to the person
Yeah.
instead of the
They've been
place.
helping me out. It's because I'm a medium.
But I
Watch
think-
this. I'm gonna send them all on you right now.
Don't do that, dude. Dude, don't do that, bro.
But you
That's
know
not
that's kind of
cool.
weird because if there's like spirits and if you think about it like that, it's
Yeah,
kinda
bro. Yeah, it's not cool.
It's the question of like, no, I don't know. I'm gonna get all deep in here.
Well, where do you stand on spirits?
Get deep.
Do you mind if we show this to the camera?
Yeah, but show that fucking thing.
What?
It's terrifying.
Are you sure that it wasn't just?
That thing is terrifying.
But
This
if,
is the man in Justin's
like
room.
if there are spirits,
See, seriously, yeah.
Where do we
that
go
could
when
be
we
that
die?
could actually make sense because it's a shadow. So,
What,
and now that you said that, I'm fucking even freaked out. I'm not having that. I wanted your drawing, and then but I saw it and I was like, it's the coolest fuck.
You should
But
hang it on your ceiling above your bed. It's already there. You might as well cover it up. It's so much fun.
dude,
It's
is
so
not.
much fun.
And the
You're
whole town is
smiling.
even doing
You're
it.
s- the whole
no, the
town
whole
is
fucking
fucking
town
with
is doing it. I'll be walking out through downtown, and then other comedians will be like, "Hey, Justin, how's it going?" And I'm like, it's all right. And they're like, "Oh yeah, did that spirit fucking with you?" And I'm like, "What? Why would you do that?" And they're like, "Yeah, they told me about it. You believe in that stuff?" And then I'll be walking by and I'll forget about it again, and then somebody like, "That spirit." And I'm like, how does everybody
People are
in the
really.
town?
I told Mumford.
Everybody
about it.
fucks with me
I told
in
Mumford
this
and
town.
Marcus about it, and I guess the two doormen I told have now told everybody in the
And
town.
it's weird. It's like, and then Marcus like tells it like he does it to dig at me now. Like if you get mad at me, he's like, "Oh yeah, that fucking spirit too, huh?" And I'm like, "What did I do to you? What did I do to you?
What
guys?
did you do to that spirit?
I didn't do anything to the spirit."
I think y'all are cohabitating fine. Have you been bothered? You have a big bed. If he laid down with you, you wouldn't
Dude, I
even
just
know.
got chills saying it. Stop.
Has he touched you inappropriately, Justin? Justin, look at me. You can talk to me, Justin.
this is a safe
My
space.
heart is like fucking racing right
Which
now.
closet do you think he manifested
Stop.
more in? Yours or mine?
You're an asshole. He's under your fucking futon.
He's he already risked life once before he died, but now he's really risking life sleeping under my head because this thing is almost to break.
Are you sure? Like it was a spirit.
It was
and
that.
Not just.
Yeah, it is that. You came there. You sat right there and painted that, and you sat right there, right where fucking the only time we've seen a spirit.
He
and you
manifested
somehow come up that we were also watching the movie Mandy, which is terrifying.
Don't watch.
Hey, will you take
That
the
movie was
Goodwill? Will you take the
hilarious.
Goodwill tag off our couch? I don't want people knowing how much we paid for this.
Yeah, this is a very expensive fucking couch.
All right, Allie, let's go.
I was surprised if I pulled that. I didn't break the whole fucking
let's,
couch.
Let's let Allie play some music.
Yeah.
Whatever you
All right,
guys
let's
want.
drop a. Here we go. Let me see. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the guitar real quick. I'll hold your mic for you.
This is great. Great introduction.
We're gonna let her play a song. We got to get the audio figured out real quick. So I'm gonna drop y'all's mics.
Justin likes this song.
1 second. Go ahead and play.
We'll just find it.
That's a lot of static. Get it closer, maybe. The fan. Oh.
There you go, found it.
Go turn the mic down. Get it closer.
I'm trying to get it. I think your voice too. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll try. Withered away, an innocence I once held in my heart. Priorities change, but as I aged, my choices were picked apart. I'm not in control. There's nothing left to extol. I'm tired of the way I feel inside. world is watching smile as I play. I'm tired and I'm hanging on a thread. I wanna be a kid again, 'cause I never used to worry about who I was. The world was happier then. It used to be filled with wonder and with trust. But that child is gone, and he's left a broken paragon. I'm tired of the way I feel inside. I'm tired of the monster in my mind. I feel like I'm a break before I try. I'm tired and I'm never satisfied. I'm tired of the voices in my head, cursing all the words I left unsaid. The world is watching smile as I play. I'm tired and I'm hanging on a thread. Why did I ever wish to grow up before my time? Doing more has cost my soul and calloused my mind. Take me back to that wholesome place my imagination dictates. Take me to my younger self so I can warn them wide awake. I'm tired of the way I feel inside. I'm tired of the monster in my mind. I feel like I'm a break before I try. I'm tired and I'm never satisfied. I'm tired of the monster in my head, cursing all the words I left unsaid. The world is watching smile as I play. I'm tired and I'm hanging on a thread. Hanging on a thread. Hanging on a thread. It's called Tired.
Wonderful. And that's the one that you just wrote, right?
That's the one
No?
that's Justin's favorite.
That's Justin's favorite.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 1 second, I'm about to turn everyone's mics back up. You can go ahead.
Thank you.
Feel free to talk about that song at all if you have anything to say about it.
Yeah. So it's basically, it was a song that I wrote about just like that feeling when like you don't know what's going on anymore and you're too tired to try to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also like the sense of like, oh, there's just so much, like there's so many things going on in my head. Like there's this little monster in the back and I just want it to stop. Like I'm so tired of it. Like just shut up already. And then the whole premise of that is that like you grew up either too fast or like you've been grown up for too long. And like the innocence of being young is gone. And like you're just tired of being an adult. You'd rather just go back to that like innocent, pure time when you didn't have to worry about the things you're worrying about right now.
Yeah, I think that's why most people... That's so strange. Is there not a weird sound coming from her?
Yeah, I think you gotta turn her down.
Is there like some whoa?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You sound way cool. Whoa. Everything sounds different.
There's like reverb on or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, I just
Oh.
realized what the fucking issue was. I just realized what the whole issue was. I was fucking with Bilal's mic that entire time. Not.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, everyone. 1 second. Let's think about this for a second. Anyways, I think we just got everything. You were on. Go ahead and talk.
Talk. Now I can hear myself.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Talk.
Okay.
Oh, now you can hear it.
And
Yeah,
now
so this is
Bilal is-
normal.
Go ahead and talk, Bilal.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's happening?
Everything sounds really nice now.
Yeah, everything's pretty.
Wow.
Maybe you should just sing like.
you wanna
Hmm?
do you wanna play another song?
I can play another song.
So capturing it through Bilal's mic on the other side. Of the
Is that
room.
what we were capturing?
Wait,
It at?
really?
Capturing.
Jeez.
Yeah, that still
Oh.
wasn't half bad.
I
for
could
me
hear
on
it
the-
at least.
Yeah, same here. Let's see what it sounds like if we do it well, though.
Okay, I'll do a different song with a
Um,
different vibe.
Different vibe. Okay, what's this one called?
It's called Residue. This one's a crowd favorite. This
Residue.
one everyone
The
loves.
crowd favorite.
Crowd
Look
favorite,
at this
everybody.
woman.
Look at that.
She's like, I just started 3
She's
weeks
got
ago. I got a
marketing.
crowd favorite.
They all come up to me. They're like, this is my favorite.
Here we go.
Okay.
this right this time. There we go.
It's beautiful.
You're sweet like candy and I can't abstain. You look so innocent, but that's your game. And nothing can shake your chase for pain. You pushed me away, then begged me to stay. A silver tongue to cut my pride. A smile that riles up my insides. And promises of paradise, but I see a devil in your eyes. You're painting colors of black and blue. Ooh. On my skin you always leave a residue. Ooh. I'm buried alive underneath your lovely lies. There's no end inside. I couldn't stop you if I tried. And all it takes for you to win is a pretty place to let you in. I'll never survive, 'cause you're a villain and I'm your crime. You play with people like they're prey, and when you're through they're never the same. Meeting you has sealed my fate. You locked me away, then coaxed me to play. You got me craving misbehavior, then you pull me out like you're my savior. Then you whisper in my ear a favor, making sure you'll see me later. You're painting colors of black and blue. On my skin you always leave a residue. Ooh, I'm buried alive underneath your lovely lies. There's no way inside. I couldn't stop you if I tried. And all it takes for you to win is a pretty place to let you in. I'll never survive, 'cause you're a villain and I'm your crime. There's something in me wants you to stay. I hope to fix you, to give you the change, but it seems to be in vain, 'cause I'm still locked up in your chains. You're painting colors of black and blue. Ooh. On my skin you always leave a residue. Ooh. I'm buried alive underneath your lovely lies. There's no way inside. I couldn't stop you if I tried. And all it takes for you to win is a pretty place to let you in. I'll never survive, 'cause you're a villain and I'm your crime. You're a villain and I'm your crime. You're a villain and I'm your crime.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Woo!
That's a tough
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my. Jesus.
All right. That was phenomenal. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
No, thank you for having
And
me.
the sound quality is way better through that microphone.
Yeah, that was
I hope I didn't like blow it out with my.
The first one?
The first time I
No,
sang it,
no,
I was
no,
like,
no.
I'm probably gonna pop this mic if I sing it. So I'm gonna go my falsetto, and then the second time I was like, nah, I'm feeling it.
yeah. No, that one. Yeah.
You
the
killed
warm,
that
you
shit.
did that warm. Yeah, that was insane. I was like, I was listening to it. I'm like, it's really good. And then I got really into it, and I was like, oh, this is insane.
Yeah, I'm surprised that mic picks it up that well.
That was so good. It was like it went from really shitty quality to like just in studio.
Really
That was
should
like,
side Bilaal quality.
dude, I thought we were like Audio Tree. I thought we were at Audio Tree Studios, bro. It's a
That was
good.
pretty-
Yeah,
KEXT, I'm Phillip Garcia, your host for today, and this is we're having house today. Ali Benavides. She's going to be playing Residue, her new latest hit single. Trill Phil on
it's a
KEXT.
crowd favorite.
Crowd favorite.
Crowd
My
favorite.
other crowd favorites dance.
This just in from Cambridge Analytica. This one is a crowd favorite.
You heard it here first on with Phillip Garcia, having Phillip Garcia on Phillip.
I feel like all of our mics sound a lot better now.
Yeah, they do.
I
Some
feel like
really
I'm Walter Cronkite right now.
Yeah.
Maybe you are.
Good evening and welcome to.
Walter Concrete.
Was that the right word? Did I say that right?
No.
So what? Hit me with it, Bilaal. Let me feel stupid. Come on.
Cronkite.
God fucking damn it! All right, it's your turn to be talented. Just so you know
Yeah,
that.
dear turn.
We're coming up on 51 minutes, and we're gonna have you come back over here, and we're gonna have you explain all those jokes to us. So,
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck up? Why is my mic so much quieter?
it's just because of
Well, Phillip didn't want to hear your
yeah,
voice.
and Justin's is so loud.
I'm not loud.
No, you speak in accents.
You speak in
does that
colors.
You're like if your voice could be an instrument, it'd be percussion.
If his voice was a color, what color is it?
Yeah, it's called the delivery, but now you turned
called
me down.
delivery.
I feel like
That's-
your voice is yellow.
Yeah, that hurt.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't like that.
What's that
Whoa.
mean?
No, I was like, if Justin's voice is a color, what color? Or orange.
If Justin's voice was a color, it'd be
I wouldn't say red.
rainbow.
Don't say red.
He got mad that I said rainbow.
Rainbow's
Your
not
brand.
a color, dude.
To you, but to most 5-year-olds, it is. So fuck off, bro. What's your favorite color? Rainbow. That's so cute. Good for you, kid. But you're gonna have to make a decision one day, you stupid little piece of shit. Maybe you should get into powerlifting and just spend the rest of your life on that. Tear your fucking rotator cuff. Anyways,
Can you turn me up?
this no, I feel like you lost that privilege. Plus, I'm about to turn everyone down because we're about to be laugh track for Bilaal, right?
Oh shit. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Is he going over to the new stage? Your stage?
He
We got a new
is.
stage in the
He is,
studio.
everybody. We're gonna have Bilaal go over and perform 5 minutes of stand-up
You
comedy.
want me to do
Dun, dun,
5
dun, dun,
minutes?
dun, dun,
We'll do 3 minutes, but
Oh my.
2
fucking
minutes
God.
feels like 5 minutes on this podcast.
So.
It is.
All right.
This is his first late night TV appearance right here.
It is. No, he's been on Carson.
Oh my bad.
This is Carson's.
I didn't
couch.
know.
It's okay. Okay, you're
Give
get
him
it.
some
Will
walk-up
you
music or
press
something,
record?
dude.
Will you press the record button for him over there?
Of course.
Thanks, Justin. You're the greatest PA I've ever had.
Kill myself.
You
How
killed
did I
it.
get talked into
You
doing
did a great
this?
job.
Thank
I don't
you.
know.
Oh, this is great.
We just gotta let
Hey,
Justin press record first.
Don't get your pigeon
Bilaal,
toes
stand
in the
up.
cords.
actually,
He's good.
stand a little more this way.
Turn that light towards him, Justin, too.
You know, I'm getting a really great view right now.
I know. Justin's crinkled old man hat.
Oh my God.
If you could put a business card there, just
How did I get talked into
why
doing
is it?
this?
No.
Why can I see his skin? His fucking clothes.
No, I feel like it just dispense out. Like,
He's like a Pez dispenser. Shut the hell up and sit down.
I'm understood. I'm black and blue.
Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
I'm gonna beat
his
your ass black and blue.
Anyways,
I'll give you some
everyone,
Don't
we're
leave a
gonna
residue
have-
though.
What is this is a completely original thing. We're gonna have 3 uninterrupted minutes.
Oh my god,
Oh my
first
God,
time
3
ever.
minutes of
Dude,
me
I love
doing
your-
It's
comedy.
homage to some other podcast.
All right.
Let's go ahead. It's rolling, right?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Hey, we're back at the Phillip Garcia show. We're gonna have Bilaal Swain doing 3 minutes of comedy for you. Go ahead and hit it, Bilaal. Whenever you're ready, Bilaal.
I'm nervous.
Hey, everyone, give it up for Bilaal Swain, everybody. Yeah, Bilaal.
Woo.
Killing it. There's an applause thing going on right now.
Maybe you
sweet,
should have
awesome.
said the 3-minute
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Reintroduce
Just do
him
some
again.
Hey,
Reintroduce
everybody,
him.
welcome.
I don't know
Welcome
which
back to the
jokes
With
I
Phillip
should
Garcia
do.
show.
Like,
We're gonna try to get Bilaal to
wanna-
do some stand-up comedy. No certain amount of time, no pressure of any sort.
No, better one. Better one.
Hey, and welcome back to the With Phillip Garcia show. I'm your host, Phillip Garcia. We just had Ali Benavides rock the house with 2 great songs, but now we're gonna have Bilaal Swain do some stand-up comedy for an
Wait, I forgot I had this. It's so bright in here. God.
Yeah, you've been wearing sunglasses the entire time.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
We
All
went
right.
through this at dress rehearsal.
All right, here we go. I'm going to be performing for you guys, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So, somebody told me that I have resting bitch face. I was like, resting bitch face? That's what I call my dead ex-wife. I was on Google recently, and I looked up Francis Bacon, and I thought that Canada's bacon was really weird, but I looked up Francis Bacon, and there was a picture of a person. I think the French might be cannibals, guys. We should probably do something about that. I also found out that apparently squids only have 2 tentacles. The rest are arms. And the difference between an arm and a tentacle is that an arm has suction cups going all the way up it, but a tentacle only has suction cups on the hand part. So if you've ever watched tentacle porn, you were probably really watching arm porn. Boo. Now I'm fucking kidding. All right. More jokes.
That one was good.
Yeah. Also, I found out apparently in some places it's illegal to own a pet squid because some guy used to have a pet squid, but then he accidentally dropped into a bucket of nunchucks and it just beat the shit out of him. All right.
I love this so much. What's great is this is probably one of the better open mics in Austin. Keep going.
It really is.
You guys remember when Stephen Hawking was alive? He always used to freak me out when I was a kid because he was barely able to move. And they had that thing that would translate his little finger movements into people words. And I had always wondered if somehow his translation software had become self-aware. Like it was just giving us all these awesome theories and stuff. And he had just been trying to type kill me the whole time. Because we would never know. We'd never know. Yeah. You ever go someplace and you get like patted down for like a weapon? Why has nobody invented a gun that feels exactly like a dick? Because I would buy one. You know, you're getting patted down. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch it, buddy. Watch yourself. I've been really depressed lately, so I went to the gun store. I went to the gun store the other day to go buy a shotgun, and did you know they stopped giving you the dipping sauce for free? Like when I was a kid, they would just hand you the cup of sauce, but now they want to charge you like an extra 89 cents or something, and I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. How greedy can you get? I'm a pretty introverted person. I don't like talking to people. But I realized a lot of people are actually pretty interesting if you get to know them. Mm-hmm. And if they're not interesting, you can make them interesting with knives. Plus, you'd probably be doing them a favor. You know, they never have to worry about how they're going to start a conversation. They could just be like, hey, you want to see my dagger hole? They're like, no one wants to see your dagger hole. Put that shit away. Like, what, you don't want to look into my sticky, gaping dagger hole? I'm worried, guys. I think it might be infected. I'm worried about my dagger hole. Dagger hole. I used to think that...
Keeps going.
I used to think
You got
that...
1 minute.
All right.
You got the light.
That's the light. Jesus.
You lit them on your own podcast?
We're at 59 minutes. We're doing perfectly right now.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. I used to think that Nicolas Cage was just where they put you when you don't have any nickels. I had a dream one time. I dreamt that Stan Lee was actually short for Stangelina Jolie, and his whole life was just a role. What's M. Night Shyamalan's favorite dance? The nigger dance.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. It's a twist. All right, I'm done here.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
No.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Top 10 on TMZ. Comedian in a living room.
Okay, that was. I just
Way
want
to
say,
end it.
I just
Way to
no,
end it.
100%. This has been my favorite podcast I think I've done so far.
Yeah.
Allie, you're extremely talented. I can't
So
wait
good.
for this episode to get a 20,000 view boost in like 10 years when you're finally like blowing up and people finally decide to search your name on YouTube and this pops up and then this is the only episode of the podcast that ever gets monetized ever. But then they get to the very end and they have to hear Bilal's joke and they're like,
Yes.
never mind, we're taking all that ad money back. It was great.
Wait,
Bilal,
can
you're,
you-
Bilal,
Those
you're
are-
also super talented as well. I've gotten to watch you do stand up over the last week. Very clever, very funny. Definitely one of my favorite people to watch in Austin right now. And you're planning on moving down here, no? Or you're thinking about moving down here?
I'm planning on it now.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what's
that's
up.
what we
This
wanna
is the
hear.
place to be for everyone right now, in my opinion. I mean, even if Jesus Christ came back to life right now, he would probably come to Austin.
And walk on water.
Well, I mean, he'd kind of fit in
He'd
with all the other
paddleboard.
Jesus hippies, though, so we wouldn't really know.
You could walk in the pools of piss on the sidewalks.
Ah, this guy.
He turned it.
Hey, I
All
really
right.
like that last joke you did, man.
Oh, thanks.
How'd you come up with that?
What was the joke again? Could you
I
repeat
hate
it?
you so
Twist.
much.
It's,
what is it again?
What
the
was
beginning.
Who was the first?
M. Night Shyamalan's
this
favorite
sounds-
dance, and then he said, what
Oh,
was
M
it?
Night Shyamalan's favorite dance. Yeah, it was the. What's the?
Say it. I can bleep it out. Say it.
Say it, Justin.
Say it. Mate. Trust me to bleep it out.
Say
Say
it.
it. Trust-
And then
Ah,
say it. And I'll bleep it out.
yeah, dude, say it.
Say it.
I don't care.
Bilal's
do you
totally
guys
cool
give me
with
the
it.
pass?
Yeah, you
I don't have
the
any
pass,
Justin.
power to
You
give
have
you
the pass.
I just brother. I can say brother. Does that make you feel more comfortable to say it? You feel like you're back home?
wear sheets, brother.
Yep.
I could say way,
What's way?
like fool,
You can't.
going that way.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for tuning into the With Phillip Garcia podcast. This is Ali Benavidez and
Bilaal Swain.
Who's that?
Bilal Swain.
Yay.
Plug your social medias and anything you have going on.
You can follow me at _ALYXXE_ on Instagram. That's all I got so far.
I don't want anybody to follow me.
That's fine. All right. Thank you for listening. This has been this has been a very interesting podcast.
It's been an
I'm
experience.
tired now though.
Hey, I'm Justin
Oh,
Esmer.
really?